Okay, let's look at another simple vinaigrette. This is actually a real good staple. This is a French-derived dressing, from my understanding, and it comes from my good friend Terry Shanahan. So we're making a balsamic vinaigrette, really straightforward. Again, we're going to use about 2 to 3 parts olive oil to 1 part vinegar, depending on how much kind of kick you want. So again, I'm not really measuring stuff out, but we can eyeball it. And I'm using a mason jar again, which again, as I've mentioned, is probably the easiest way to make your dressings because you can just shake everything up. It's so convenient. So I'm just going to make a small batch. So I'm going to do, let's call that's 50 milliliters of olive oil. So we'll do about 20 of balsamic. And this is actually a really interesting balsamic. It's not black, but it is actually balsamic vinegar. So I'm not too sure how this all works out. Interesting. So next we're going to put in some lemon juice. So I'll put about 1/4 of this. I'm not going to squeeze the whole thing in. So that's good. And then Dijon mustard. So this is going to add a little bit of a kick. And you can put in, well, you should probably just shake it up first. Or normally if it's in a little jar with that doesn't have the spout like this, you just kind of scoop it in. And if you want a little kick, you can add a little bit more. And as always, salt, pepper. It's a sin if you don't have that stuff in. Like you just got to do it. So even if you're making a small batch for 1 salad, you can just use a mason jar anyways. And this one comes out as kind of like a creamy yellow type of finish based on the Dijon that's used in there. And it's got a nice kind of like acidy heat that's not too overpowering. And it's a very common dressing, vinaigrette used in France. So there we go. There's our balsamic vinaigrette. You put it on any kind of salad you like, and it's as easy as that. Enjoy.